Hey guys, KnightSeeker here, and welcome back to another video on Cardfight area with another deck build. And, well, as from last video, actually the reason why, last video was because it was just a video I did for a while ago. But really for this video, the reason I'm doing this rather than a fight I'm doing is because, on the day of recording, which was yesterday, and this will be uploaded, today, if I get everything on the schedule on time. Well then, the Cardfight area got the update. And as you may, if you don't know what the update is, well then it's the cards we now just got from it should have gone with Messiah, alter ego. Hold up. As you see, we got 3 new things that I believe, if I am correct, if I am correct about it. Well, first off, we do got some other cards, like, for example, we got some new Cosmic Hero. But yeah, as I was trying to say, we got the 3 things we got. We got Gallop, the 7 Seas cards, and the X. That's right, all 3 of them are now on area. And if you wish to play them, well, they're right there. Or if you do not know the update was already here, then, good thing this video was already at least was from yesterday when I was recording. So you should know this already and to get an update, okay? But yeah, for this video, we're gonna work on building the X. Okay? So yeah, here we go. So let's see. We know it's in Kagero, that's for sure. And yeah, we also got some. Is there any new cards we got? Ooh, that's a nice heal trigger. I like that. And let's see. Alright, and here it is. Yep, here it is. Dragonic Overlord, the X! Man, Kai just I think in the original one, Kai always does it with such, just with authority of something. But yeah, for this video, for this deck build we're gonna make the X. And if you do enjoy, these kinds of videos, really the deck build, and see what's my thought process or how I'm building these decks, well then do leave a like and subscribe, okay? Also, if there's anything I feel like this deck could make some improvement on, as I'm not a good deck builder, I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to figure out which card, or as I trying to remove some things that limits me, my thinking, because sometimes my thinking limits how I play, and I think that way I can make improvements as a player. But yeah, as I was saying, if you do see any cards that could make improvements, or any cards that you could just see easily being replaced, well then do leave in the comments, okay? Without further ado, let's begin with the deck build, as we just click new deck. Alright then, so what do we know? Well, he's gonna be our main guy. What our main guy does? Well, we know that his name is Dragonic over the X. He's I don't remember, I never seen his original form in the original run, but in this form he has this effect, and he has 3 of them. The first one says, active, which you activate on any time, but really only in your main phase, on the Vanguard. All of them say Vanguard, so really, he's really only made for the Vanguard circle, right? And this is a once per turn effect with a cost of 1 Soul Blast. Search your deck up to 1 card with Dragonic, with Overlord in its card name, that is different from this unit. So basically it cannot be in our X, since the X doesn't have this effect. Well, it's basically because he doesn't have much effect, so really I don't see what's the point of it, but hey, who knows, it could be a meme. Or maybe it was the original. Maybe it's the original. Oh yeah, that's right, the X, it was a Legion. I forgot about that. Let's see. But yeah, put it into your soul. Shuffle your deck, and this unit gets all of that card's effect. Card name. Wait, what? And this unit gets all of that card name. Okay, kind of weird wording or sentences, but alright, and abilities until the end of the turn. So really, if you have not seen already videos about it, as I'm gonna build it, you usually see 4 of him with the N. So yeah, because how... Why? Well then, read how the rest of the effect goes. It says, when your effect would count the number of cards in your hand, it is regarded as 0. So, since how with the N, his original effect says, yeah, his second one says. Hold up, let's see. Oh yeah, no, actually it was the first one. The first one says, if your hand has 4 or less, cost counter +1, soul +1, stand is unit, drive -1 drive. So yeah, normally this would have been a little problem, as you have to figure out what was the order you have to go. Mainly you have to, and that's why you got to manage your hand size a little bit. It's like you can usually use this first effect, the second effect, to at least discard just enough. So that even with the drive 1 you get, you still be able to at least under that 4 or less. But really, with the X, the standard version, well then, you can just really use any of these 2 effects. I would suggest just go with the second one. At least you get an extra +10, which it does help. It does help a little. Sorry. I just ate some dinner. It was really good. By the way, I am recording this kind of late at night because me did not want to somehow record earlier in the day, which I could have saved myself time, and that I wouldn't have been stressed about it. I really need to just really dedicate myself to just recording pretty early. Alright. What else? Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, I didn't know it was 30 frames per second. I gotta change it back to 24 because, the setup, because I didn't pay attention, it's at 24 for all my videos. So if just in case my videos look kind of weird, it's because it's only made on 24, and I sometimes record on 30 frames. Okay, but yeah, it's again, you usually go with the second effect because it's really good, and why not? So yeah, you could really have your hand size be so big, and yet the second effect, the continuous effect, it's always been treated as 0. So you're always free to use the second effect wherever you want. So that's really good. It goes along with the X and the N really well. Let's see, and his last effect, which is, if your opponent is grade free, so either you went second, or you can't use this really great effect, or you can still use it, it's just you won't use all of its every effect if you go first. This unit's drive cannot become 0 or less. Wait, cannot be 0 or less. Oh, okay, sorry. I was reading because I was like, so that means it can be 0, but then it cannot be, or is it just cannot be 0? Okay, there you go. Okay, sorry. I was reading it for a bit. I was like, okay. I was like, I didn't understand it for a bit. Okay. But then I think I was reading it again. I was like, okay, now I do it. Okay. So really, this third effect is really why this goes really well with the N. I mean, sure, people seen that the grade can go well because at least you get another unit out of this, but for this effect, it's just counter +1, discard 2 cards, send his unit, and one of your Neoflame, and one in Neoflame, and this minus drive 1. I mean, it's good. I mean, you get like 2 more attacks out of that, but then really, it's not that always beneficial in what I see, or really, it's not always worth, because sometimes your Neoflame may not have enough power to hit. And so, there might be no other target, so it might be just a waste of skill. But really, with the N, there's no skill wasted. You can stand up pretty much free. You can stand up for up to 3 attacks, really. Oh, sorry if I talk a little loud. Sorry. Okay, but yeah. After you use one of the 2 effects, after that, for those rest of the battle, you can just use the other effect, and you will not lose another drive for that turn as well. Basically, you were able to get a card even the N cannot get back. So like for example, normal attack. My two drive checks. So 1, 2, bam, to the hand, discard 3. That's like a -1. -1 if you use the second effect, so it's like 3 there. Stand up, do attack again, drive check 1, neutral. and then you stab again. With the N, normally you just get no drive, so that stays neutral as well. However, with the X, now you can actually gain a plus, at least a +1 from the drive. So basically, you just got one, you gain +1 card out of that whole thing. So yeah, it's pretty good. And any drive checks along the way, well, believe me, I think it's best you stay with the Vanguard, like you start Vanguard first, then whatever drive checks you gain, you just mainly put it to your rear guards and just, well, you can do that. So yeah, like after your Vanguard has finished the attacking, well then you can just attack with your rears, and then who knows, your opponent may not have enough, or if you play smart enough, if you already text correctly, your Vanguard could actually provide just enough pressure, even with probably his first attack. Let's just say like one of your rear guards, left or right, hits first, and then your opponent says no guard, bam, they're at 1 damage. They're at 1 damage away, okay? Now, the rest of those attacks, he has to guard everything. So basically, with all those drive checks, a total of 4 out of the 3 attacks from the Vanguard, and 1 less attack from the rear guard, your opponent's gonna have a tough time guarding it. Unless they have just this infinite shield. Or are certain cards that can really diminish their hand size if they don't manage it by the time we get to the X full effect. But yeah, oh my jeez, it's already been 12 minutes in, and we're talking about just the X and how all this works. But yeah, and I think for this build you go with Force 2, as that second critical can really provide that just a big boost of just damage output. Because seriously, if your opponent can just takes a hit from this, they take 2 damage if there's no defensive, well then, prepare for this guy to hit you again, probably with 1,000 points more. Well, 10,000 more. But yeah, for our story unit, we had to go with, well, Conroe. Because Conroe is good man. He's a good man. Oh, wait, do I want the heal trigger of this, or do I want this? Alright, did not see that. Okay, that's good. I think for this, I think we could go for normal draw PGs, but no, but then we may need other grade 1s that can be really aggressive with our build, so yeah, I think normal draw PG is nice. It's just probably normal. Now, for this is probably interesting. We may have to go with, I'm not really sure, like, we could just say, hold on, let's put it for this. We can either go with probably 8 draws, just because we need at least enough hand just to guard everything, and well, just at least to provide just enough to discard free safely. Or we just go with 6 draws, 6 crits. But then again, we just don't know how this build can go. After all, it's probably still new. It's already might be already released to the Japanese audience, and probably with the yeah, I think Japanese first. I didn't know why, but when I first saw it, it already has like an English release already. Or English translation card on the wiki. I mean, I don't know why. Maybe it's already out. Who knows? As I was saying, but yeah, I think we could go with 6. I think we go with 6 crits, 6 draws for this. Let's just see how it is for now, because we just don't know much how this deck can operate, and we just don't know how strong which trigger set can go well with. So for now, let's just keep it as this, with 8 grade 3s and the 17 triggers, 6 draws, 6 crits, and 4 heals. Which I forgot. There we go. Alright then, there we go. Okay, for grade 2s. So let's see what we got. Let's see, we got Belakossi Dragon, which it says this. When your opponent is retired, well actually that's only if you have a retirement effect, so... I mean, you can't go wrong with 4 of this guy. Like, you can never go wrong, okay? If you say that there's always gonna go wrong with him always there, like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, he's a staple. Like this is basically saying he's like a pseudo powerful grade 3 Vanguard. Like, when playing, it's Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, retire one of your opponents for free. Like, you don't, like, they don't get to choose, you get to choose. And then if it's on Vanguard, well, really, if this is on Vanguard, you just draw one card. Basically, free card. And also, if they don't even have any units to retire, well, that's okay. Plays on Vanguard, still draw a card. Sorry. Sorry, I think I need some water for a bit. So yeah. Also, he has a good effect for when he attacks on rear guard. Is that when he attacks the Vanguard, if the number of rear guards is greater than our opponent, he just gains +3. Pretty good to go over enough to get at least base value on force decks. Let's see what we got. Ooh, what's this? It says when your opponent stands by a card effect, aka his own, +1, discard a card from your hand, and this unit gets +15 and critical. Hold on. Am I reading this correctly? Hold on. Am I reading this correctly? And this is auto. So this is at any time that effect condition has been met. Because I'm trying to remember. Continuous is only, it's like once that effect, either it's triggered or just always there. I know for triggers, like when it's triggered once, that's it. It cannot be triggered again for the rest of that turn. But with autos, I know that it can trigger as many times as it can, as long as that you have resources to pay and that effect condition is always met. That's interesting. So basically, after free attacks and after after you stand up twice, he's like a man with 2 cameras and just 2 cards discarded. Oh my jeez, he already has 30k boost with a +2 critical right on him, and he can just swing in and just say hi to your opponent's like he just slaps them. He just slaps them across the face. Oh my jeez. So your opponent has 2 things to worry about: your Vanguard, which is the X, and this guy. Like, oh my jeez, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. But I'll just think of him later. Let's just wait and see. Well, then it does require. No, actually, it's already too much resource heavy. Because there's one counter blast, another counter blast. The other one's a counter blast. Well, actually, one's a soul blast. But one of his effect is a counter blast. So, I think where it's balanced. It's just, it depends on your deck build. If your deck build has less or just no counter blast other units, well then this guy has free to use all his counter blasts he wants. Oh, okay. I think you can put safely 4 of him, but then again, it is going for a specific grade 3. So who knows? His value could differ. I'm not really sure. Let's see, what other cards we got? I mean, ooh, pretty cool art. I like that. Huh? I like it. I know there was something else. I know there was another unit I saw that was pretty good. Oh, sorry. Ah. Alright, there. Oh, there he is. Wyvern Strike, that cat. I think that you say it. But yeah, his effect is really good as well. It has it active on rear guard. Counter +1, put this unit to the soul. Choose one of your Dragonic over the N, which the X will have thanks to its ability of also getting its card name. So he's both the X and the N at the same time. So this works well with this. And then here it is for this effect. When your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian Circle for the battle that the unit attacked this turn, he or she must call 2 or more cards at the same time. So basically, just for the cost of counter +1, if you're just at the brink, like if your opponent has barely no cards in hand, then use this, because that could be the final push. Like, who knows, the one last attack. Your opponent has enough shield, like just for 1, but thanks to this effect, they need to put down 2, and because they don't have another card in hand, they can't use that last card. So yeah. And this means they gotta be very careful with their PGs as well, since it will now cost them 3 cards in their hand. including that PG. So, let's see. But then again, it's pretty weird. But from after reading this, I don't know. Who knows? It could be funny, but who knows? Maybe add probably 3 of him or 4. I'm not really sure. Let's see. If I were like Emerald Samurai and I was thinking like how he would think, maybe like 3 of him and then probably, I don't know, like 4 of this. Since you're still looking at the top 7 and you're gonna get a good chance to get it. So yeah. I mean, there is always a good chance. Who knows? And also, it's an auto effect. Is that whenever your Vanguard attacks, if you have 4 or less cards, so plus 5. So basically, after 3 attacks, if you were to choose that way, these would gain plus 15. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. I think this is pretty good. I think the grade 2 lineup is pretty nice. Since I think it's all about just mainly focus on your Vanguard. Just really your Vanguard. And now for our grade 1 lineup. Let's see. What can we do to really help our Vanguard? Just make that push. I mean, there's Bard, but no, we need... Okay, so let's see. What do we know? This one uses Soul Blast, so that's pretty good. And you know what? I think that's also pretty good as well. Like, in case, like, your opponent decides to... I don't know, like, in case they use, like, just enough shield to no pass you, you could just use this effect. So, let's just see what we just need first. Let's just get the essentials. Let's see, essentials. Essentials. Oh, what's this? When it boosts, a great tree costs almost 1. Your opponent's back row. Oh, okay. No, it's when it boosted. So, basically, it's a one-time thing. And it just requires soul, so it's not a good effect, really. Oh, sorry, my eyes a little itch. Ooh! No, actually, I think I already seen this. I'm trying to remember. No, that's only when your opponent retires. Dang. Oh, wait. Put this unit to your soul, and one of your Vanguard gets plus 5. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think that looks cool. That looks like a cool effect. So, but first, let's just get the essentials. Yeah, 4 of him, because, well... wait, if your rear guards are more than your opponent, this unit gets plus 5, so it's a plus 13 at all times, if we in case just get them low enough on rear guards, so that's pretty good. What else? Oh yeah, that's right, they might end up using just intercepts along the way as well. So yeah, they might use that along the way. So yeah, 4 of him because, again, getting your grade 3s is really important. But really you just need to look for the main grade 3. So let's see. Oh, that's pretty tough. Like, I'm just not sure, like, if we were to add this card and end up getting the N, well sure, having the N is nice, but the X is really more worth it to get. But who knows, we might just get lucky and just get him in time. And yeah, who knows? It all depends on what's going to go on. But yeah, I would say was that also 4 of him? Yeah, I think 4 of him would be good because in case our opponent just, like, we don't have the effect of our Wyvern, the Wyvern effect, and they just guard with 1, then we can just use this effect and just retire it in case if it's like just the finishing blow. Who knows? It could be just the finishing blow. So probably 4 of him would be nice. And after all, it's just using some soul. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to remember. How many units do we have that goes into the soul already? We know from the X he puts 1 card into the soul in exchange for 1, so it's still equal. So if we were to rise, so it's 1, 2, 3. So plus 1, put in our X. So we still have like, I don't know, like still 2 more souls that we can use safely without risking the without risking it. Oh yeah, we probably need to think of a way how to put more soul into this. Because he uses soul. Well actually no, he kind of blast you. Put him in soul, so it's 1. So, So yeah, really, it's not counter blast I'm seeing. It's your soul you have to manage. From what I can see. Yeah, it's really your soul. We just have to figure out a way how we can manage it pretty well. We need to figure out, like, I'm trying to see which card can, fill in the soul. Because when I was building, like, the new Metallic deck, I did not realize that one of the Great Freeze is, like, a pretty good card to fill up your soul. So yeah, I had to, and it was my fault, I didn't pay attention enough. So I had to really pay attention. Let's see. Something, where is it? No, it's retiring a unit, so... We have plenty of soul, it's just we need to figure out a way to put a unit into the soul, so at least we can keep our soul generation going. Our soul enough. I mean, that is pretty good. I think that's actually, we can go with that. When it boosts a grade 3 or greater, when it boosts a grade 3 or greater, costs, how much, that boosted unit gets a +1 critical. And I don't know if that's like a good trade I'm seeing. Okay, that's using soul. So your opponent has no rear guards until your opponent will. Ooh, wait, no. We need that grade 1. Dang it! It says, when it attacks your opponent, rear guard was returned to his tire this turn. Aww! Wait, when you're ring, this unit gets +15. Oh, it's a once per turn. Okay, I was like, what the? I'm like, am I saying that correctly? Because I'm not sure if I read that correctly. Woo! Oh, wait, that's right. He also has this effect. So yeah, maybe 4 of him could be good. It could be good. Actually, no, maybe 3 of him. Maybe just 3 enough. It's just probably 3. And just 2. Because, well, why not? I'm trying to see, like, what other cards, like, I'm trying to think what Admiral would say, like, if he was watching this video. I would, like, maybe he would add Airmo, but then we only have such very few counterblasts using. Like, let's see, he just basically puts himself into the soul for no cause. He just uses soul. He uses none. This one just uses your Vanguard stands up once and bam, just whack him in the face like a few times. Well, for grade 2, we just have a soul and a counterblast, a none, and a counterblast. So we have enough counterblasts just to provide these 2, and also for not only the end, well, for the end when he gets the eggs for the end, but also the end himself. So, yeah, it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. But again, I can see myself seeing, like, oh, probably with, like, Force 1, if you're just planning, or you just have, like, just a lot of great frees in hand, and you just end up riding over and over. So yeah, maybe going with, grade with Force 1 can help. But I think Force 2 is really good with the deck most of the time. As you don't really just go mad crazy with just you just trying to focus on just getting the brain, come on, brain, yeah. Okay. Sorry, my brain needs to my brain. So if you just keep a constant consistency of just have enough ends in the deck to just put into the soul of the X, then you should be fine with Force 2. However, you end up with the end most of the time. I think going Force 1 could be good. Yeah, I think it could be good with this for most of the time. But yeah, I think that should be the end of this deck build. So let's go over it one more time. And but yeah, let's go over it one more time and before we end the video. So yeah, for starters, we have Lizard Soldier Conroe. We have 8 crits with 4 of these guys and 2 of a right kick. Rashangan, I don't know how you say the name. I'm bad with names because that's me. We have 4 drop PGs. We have 2 normal draws. And we got 4 heals as standard. Well, to both sides. Okay? Oh, sorry. For grade 1, we have 4 of him, just because we just need to get a grade 3. And, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I may end up changing this guy. I may end up changing for this guy to probably for another grade 4. Just because I believe, I don't know, I just feel like this may not be a good decision that it could work. But who knows? I may have to talk with Amazon right after this video, and who knows, and have him look in this deck, okay? But yeah, let's for now, for this video, it's just 4 of this guy we're seeing for the deck I'm going to use. 3 of him, because just more soul is good, more soul is nice, and plus a little boost is okay. We have 2 of the little purple gem carbuncle, which is, I don't know how many carbuncles we got in from Narukami and Kagero. Sheesh, they really like their carbuncles. And we have 4 of the griffin, since it's really good just to retire their guardians in case they just put just enough for like one to pass. Nah, I just say no. I said I go through. Though I need to know, is it when does the boost still apply, or it needs to be not boosted for the effect to apply? I'm not sure. If you do know, do leave it in the comments below, okay? For grade 2, we have 4 of our Berserk Dragon, because he's staple, 4 of the Ignoro Dragon, because he, you know, gained the specific grade 3 is always nice, and 3 of our Wyvern Strike, which is, I mean, sure, it's not a lot, but hey, you just end up drawing just enough, and you end up with just at least 1 copy, and who knows, that could be enough to win you the game, if you play it smart, okay? And finally, for our grade 3s, we have 4 copies of the N, and 4 copies of our main guy, which is Dragon Overlord DX. Alright then, with that, let's just finish off by saving. Oh, wait. It says I'm missing 1 card. Really? How am I missing a card? Okay, there we go. I was like, huh. Am I missing a card or something? Oh well. But yeah, we call this, let's just name this deck. We're gonna save it, and we'll call it DXB. Or we just put XDX space V. Yeah, because this is, again, like the next 2 cards we're gonna cover in their deck builds. Probably, you know, what I believe is gonna be like, would say the most standard build, or that could be what could be like the most, I don't know, for what I'm thinking of, build that probably everyone will go for, to see how it is. So yeah, they're all standard. And save. Alright then. Thank you guys for watching this video on Cardfight area deck build. And until then, later fellow seekers, and have a wonderful day.